Hey y'all, it's Tony from Ropes and Wings. What you're about to see, or more accurately feel, is a full client session that we recorded. And even though I kept the visuals simple, the energy, the presence, the frequency is all the same. And so this might help you today. I want to thank my client for allowing us to share this audio. It helps so many people. And hopefully you're one of those people today. So just listen to this throughout the day. Let the energy wash over you. And I trust you all find that stillness again. I love you all. I hope to see you soon. Pass your awareness down the body, starting at the head, and let me know if you find anything.
I'm having some trouble breathing, but I feel like an energy going all the way up and down, sort of settling in like my womb area and then rushing back up to my chest. It's hard to breathe.
Let's have Archangel Michael place that net of white light around the chest, the abdominal area, all the way around where the energy is attached and exists. And now that that energy is in that net of light, what color do you sense that to be?
Red,
What color do you sense that to be?
red, dark red with bright red spots, like they're glowing.
I'd like to speak to that red energy, causing that sensation of unable to breathe. I'd like to speak to it. And if it had anything to say to me, what would it say?
Mm, No conversation.
What do you sense?
It's trying to grip. It's like sort of like a reptilian type energy with glowing eyes. Is spiraling around, just shaking its head at me. It doesn't want to talk. It's laughing.
I know that you don't want to talk to me, but this is a free will universe and you don't have permission to be there, this one. But since this one has asked me here to help her, I can in turn help you. What is it that you're doing there in this one?
I live here.
I understand you feel like you live here, but this is one soul, one body. You do not belong here. Do
What do
you
you
ever
know?
say that again?
What do you know? You don't know why I'm here.
Why are you there? Tell me about that.
This one belongs to his work.
Say that again.
This is my, they belong to the dark. They're not part of the light.
Hmm. Do you belong to the dark and you're not part of the light?
Not me, this one. You keep
Hmm.
trying to take her.
Yeah, I understand. But this again is a free will universe and she doesn't give you permission to be there. Do you ever remember a time I have in a human body?
I would never be a human. It's
Right.
pathetic.
Hmm. Who sent you there to this one?
In the dark,
What did the dark want you to do?
siphon her energy.
And what do you do with that energy? Do you send it back to the dark?
I do, but I made a web. I made a web of energy
Hmm.
that others can feed on. They don't have to be here. They can just access it whenever they want to.
Yeah. So what always confuses me is if you're trying to keep her energy down, but yet you're feeding off her light energy, and others are as well.
You don't know. You're not here.
Hmm.
You don't know what it's like.
Well, help me understand it.
The energies that spiral up and down constantly. They slow down when I increase my grip.
Hmm.
And when it's slower, it's darker. She feels tired.
Yeah.
My vital energy is so low.
Mm-hmm.
But when I need her the most is when she's sleeping. She can't fight me then.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I take the most energy.
I see.
I don't like that you're here now.
I understand you don't, but I'm here and I'm going to help you too. How old was she and what was going on in her life when you were able to get in there?
Just before she was born,
Mm-hmm.
it was part of her mother, but her mother wasn't as strong as her.
Mm-hmm.
And her mother before her was the one that brought it in.
Yeah. So you attached to her at birth?
Yeah, I was waiting for her.
Mm-hmm.
I
Um,
knew that she'd be really powerful though, so I had to get in
yeah.
quickly.
Mm-hmm. And so at birth or in the womb, what was going on with her that allowed you to attach?
Mother didn't want her. There
Mm-hmm.
was already a miscarriage there.
Mm-hmm.
So there was dead tissue and dead spirit energy for me to hold on to. But she was married, her mother, and so she couldn't get rid of this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that it was just the imprint I needed, just enough for her to be born, yet not be worthy of being born.
Well, since you've been there, what issues have you caused to her? What do you do to her?
All of them, all of them. Every day is painful for her. Every
Mm-hmm.
day she slows down. She has trouble with all the most basic functions, everything you pathetic humans need to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Breathing, eating, and sleeping, moving your muscles, speaking, communicating. It's, I have control of all of it. This is where the genius comes from. The web is part of all of her, and it's woven around all of her energies. So others, they don't have to get near her. They can attach to the web.
Mm-hmm.
She's come close to dying, though.
Mm-hmm.
I
What?
breathe fire in her when she does, when
Yeah.
she's in pain. It's how she knows she's alive, is the pain.
Mm-hmm. So you cause pain, you take her energy, you allow others to take her energy away. You're controlling her from her position there. You're able to control her life force energy that goes up and down.
Mhm.
What other issues do you cause?
It's all I need, really. Everything else falls apart after that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't dream, your vitality is so fragile. You don't hope. You don't reach for more. You don't really get help. And when you do get help, you seek the wrong type. So you stay just like this,
Mm-hmm.
trapped, but not knowing that you're trapped.
So,
She's feeling cold now because you're talking to me. I can't breathe into her.
mhm.
She needs the fire.
Well,
She's cold.
let's have the angels that are gathered around her today. They're going to assist with this energy and calm this energy down while we speak to it. So, what is, say that again?
Like that you're here. I don't want you here. I'm
Eh,
fine where I am.
It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to help you out too, as well. Why does the dark want you to do this?
She's a threat to our kind.
How is she a threat to your kind?
She knows things she's not supposed to remember.
Hmm.
It's not time for anyone to know. The light has been winning, but we know that if we siphon energy from ones like this, we stand a better chance.
Yeah.
You're killing her. She's cold.
It says the angel team warm her up so she's not so cold.
I don't want them touching me.
Hmm. Well, you're in that net of light, so they are. They're going to warm you up. They're gathered around you And they're going to show you an image or maybe give you a message of what you can expect once you detach from this one. If you choose another place, what do they show to you or say to you?
Lies, just lies. They show me golden light and rays and warmth. I don't want any of that. I
Why
can't be with him if I'm like that.
you can't be with who if you're like that?
The dark.
Hmm. Well, let's have them show you what's in that golden light. What's in that golden light that you could be doing instead of controlling? You've been lied to and deceived, just like everything else. What will you be doing
Peace,
instead?
peace and calm.
That's familiar,
Just,
isn't it?
I know it in my own ways. There's a steady, I don't have to fight for it.
Hmm. What else do they show you you could be doing instead of this?
They're showing me like, I want to call it shackles, but that's not their words. They
Hmm.
call it armor. To
Yeah.
me, it feels suffocating, but they said it's protection. And the protection allows me to help others.
Hmm.
I'm already doing service, then I'm already helping.
So in that golden light, would you look like? What do you look like in that golden light?
Rays of light, but I can phase into other things if I want. I could be like them.
Hmm.
I don't want wings anymore. I've got wings, but they hurt. It hurts to fly. But they show me that I could bring others into the light, show them peace.
Yes.
I don't know if that's what I want. I've been told I'll be lied to by you.
Hmm. Who told you that you would be lied to?
The talk
Hmm. And they've been lying
is
to you because they want you to continue to do this. They won't come down here and do it themselves. So they lie to you and manipulate you into doing this little work when you are so much bigger and better.
they can't be this small, that's true.
Hmm.
I can be this small if I need to.
Right.
But
What do you look like now? In the dark. What do you look
mm,
like now?
sort of a dragon, but bigger. And it's between my wings that I got the web
Hmm.
sewn through visceral cord. You wouldn't understand.
I do understand.
It's like your light quartz, but sticky.
Hmm. So, so, so you're so you're bound there.
I choose to be here. I'm wrapped around her.
Hmm.
I have a really long tail. It's
Hmm.
wrapped around all of her energies. And every now and then, when I really need to, I've got a spear on the end of my tail that I point her with. It's how she wakes up screaming.
Hmm. And so the angel showed you that you could be free again. You could fly again without pain. You could help others and find that peace in the light. You forgot about all that.
I know it's not a lie.
Well, let's have them show you something else so you know that it's not a lie. What do they show you?
Mm, a field. A field with rays of sunshine. All the gold turned into other colors of light, and all the
Hmm.
light turned into like nature,
Hmm.
river and flowers, grass, trees. It's all just an image, though.
Hmm. And so, what do you look like when you're in that light? What do you turn into?
An egg.
Hmm.
It's my dragon form in an egg before I was born.
Yes.
It's warm. My mother is nearby.
Hmm.
She's very powerful too.
So, how did the dark catch you and turn you into doing this work for them?
I called my mother away and she
Hmm.
left me. and I
Yeah.
went searching for her. And then there was a portal at the end where all the light stopped shining.
Hmm.
It just became dark, but I heard her voice, so I went inside.
Yes.
And she was there.
Hmm. Your mother was there in the dark as well?
She was there, yeah.
Hmm. And what happened to your mother then when you went into the dark?
She was being tortured.
Hmm. And and is that is that how they got you to do this then?
Yeah, they said they would stop torturing her if I did this.
Hmm. Well, let's have the angels go into the dark. Let's find your mother. Let's rescue your mother as well.
I see her. She's tied up in
Hmm.
chains.
Okay, let's have the angels rescue her as well, if that's her wish. Is that
It
her
is.
wish? Okay,
Yes.
beautiful. Tell me what you're seeing as the angels untie your mother. What happens?
And she flies
Hmm.
and she starts circling around just because she's finally free.
Hmm. And is she with the angels in that golden light?
She is. She sees me, but she goes with them. She
Yes.
doesn't come back. She
That's
goes with them because that's where she needs to go now.
right. Well, we have you secured and we can help you get there too. Would you like us to do that for you?
Yes.
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 You're tired of doing this work, aren't you?
I just want to be free.
Okay. What does your mother say to you from that golden light?
Come with me, child.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you ready to go with your mother?
Yes.
Yes. And leave this one. Go back home to the light so you can heal. Continue
Yes.
on a journey.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I want that.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count backwards from 1 to 3. We're going to send a pulse of blue light through that net that I have you wrapped in. This is going to help you to disconnect from this one. And I want you to help the angels pull all of your energy out of this one and make sure it's all into that net so we can lift you out. Ready? 1, sending in that pulse of blue light, swirling through that, disconnecting. We're pulling all the pieces out back into the net where we're disconnected, pulling that web out. It's changing into that beautiful dragon with the wings flying free. Beautiful. It's all in the net now. Let's gently lift out now. 2, almost out, and 3, out in the light, the golden light with his mother. Before you go, is there anything you'd like to tell this one?
Very strong. They want you because you're stronger than they know and stronger than you know.
Hmm.
That's all that. It's the reason they targeted you.
Yes. Beautiful. Is there anything that this one would like to tell this beautiful dragon before it goes?
I understand why you did what you did. Be free.
Hmm. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's cut that final cord between these two, releasing that beautiful dragon to go with its mother into the light of source to continue on its journey and to heal, cutting that cord. And as we watch that dragon go into the light to heal and continue on its journey, what color light can we bring in for healing for you?
White.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the color white. Let's focus that beautiful white energy in. Focus that in there as that beautiful white energy goes in there. The cells come back online. It's no longer being held back. The energy is flowing free. You have more energy. You're self-confident. Your inner power comes back. You're able to breathe easier. You can fly again. How does that feel since we lifted that off?
Very tingly.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's have the healing teams continue to work on that area. Continue to bring it back online. As we continue with our scan, let's scan down the body, looking for any other low-level, dense energy, anything else that should not be there, any pain or discomfort, feelings or sensations, anything else that shouldn't be there, and let me know what you find.
Feel a tickle on the bottom of my left foot, but it's moving. It's
Mhm.
it's really on my right side. It's trying to hide.
Mhm. Let's let's place that net of white light all around that energy where that tickle is on the right foot, all around so it can't move around any further. And now that it's in the net and you focus deeper on it, what color do you sense that to be?
Brown.
And I'd like to speak to that brown energy causing that tickle in the right foot.
Yeah, I
I'd like,
bet you would. Dude, leave me alone.
I'm glad you're speaking to me. But again, this is a free will universe and you don't have permission to be there. But since this one has asked me here to help her, I can help you. What is it that you're doing there?
I don't care. I really don't care. I'm just living my life.
I understand that you're living your life, but one soul, one body, you can't stay here.
How you know it's not mine? Maybe I had it first.
Hmm. Ah, we know that didn't happen. So, do you ever remember a time of having a human body?
Yep.
What name did they used to call you when you had a human body?
Adrian,
It's good to meet you, Adrian. How old are you, Adrian?
27,
And Adrian, what year is it for you? What year did you come out of your human body?
1983.
Adrian, what happened in 1983 that caused your body to die?
Well, it's a long story, but the end of it is essentially I was trying to get away from my dad, and I
Hmm.
went surfing just to blow off some steam.
Hmm.
I went out into the ocean. Everything seemed fine, but there was a storm, and I couldn't make it back to shore.
Hmm.
So I lost my board, and I eventually drowned a little bit. It's funny to say a little bit because I guess you can't drown a little bit, but it felt like something shifted me before I fully died.
Hmm.
It's like I never really made it all the way out.
Yeah,
I lost my body though.
I see. So then, as you're coming out of your body out there in that surf, as you drown, you come out of your body, where do you go next? Where'd you go to, Adrian?
I went to her mom.
Hmm. And what attracted you to her mom?
She was there, but there was something sort of familiar about her voice.
Hmm.
She's kind of an angry person that's like my dad.
Hmm.
It's, I don't know, felt like home kind of.
So, how old was this one, and what was going on in her life when you attached to her?
She wasn't born yet.
Hmm.
But when she did, I moved over. The dragon brought me over.
I see.
I caused a miscarriage though. So
Yeah.
other one that was there.
Why'd you do that, Adrian?
I just didn't feel like coming back. This earth is hard. Just
Hmm.
felt easier not to have a body.
Right. So
Mhm.
since you've been with this one, what issues have you caused to her?
Well, I'm tickling her foot now to distract her, but I'm inside of her womb. I've been causing her endometriosis.
Hmm.
Trying to make sure she doesn't have any kids either.
Yeah.
It's really where it's starting to hurt for her right
Hmm.
there. It's
Well,
just a lot of anger and pain, you know? It's like living in a body sucks.
yeah.
Just stop.
So what other, I know you might not necessarily mean to, but why is it that you moved to this one? What were you trying to accomplish?
I thought maybe if I moved over early enough that it'd take her away with me.
Hmm.
And when she was 3, I was able to convince her soul to leave. But then another one came. So the body was the same, but she just had 2 souls. It was sort
Hmm.
of like a fragment of the old one, just never left.
Hmm.
That one was too like weak. Just wouldn't hack it, you know?
Hmm.
It's this one's really strong. There
Yeah.
was no keeping this one down. It's like they did it on purpose.
Hmm. Well, maybe it was to find you, Adrian.
I think so.
Hmm. What other issues do you cause? You cause the endometriosis. You're in the womb. What else do
Yeah.
you cause?
She's got a blood disorder
Hmm.
that no one seems to notice, but there's a lot of clotting there. It's
Hmm.
just, it's not a vitamin issue. It's not anything else. It's just anger. It's all the
Yeah.
anger sticking together.
Yeah.
I don't want her to let it go, though. I want her to remember how angry she is because she's lost her power.
Hmm.
I mean, man, my old man, he was the son of a bitch, but he got shit done.
Hmm.
This one doesn't know how to be angry.
Right.
So I'm trying to remind her.
And that's what you brought with her. Is there any other emotional or physical issues that you brought with you?
There's a few other things. She's more prone to injuries, but I didn't really cause that. I just made them harder to heal from.
Hmm.
She bruises a lot. That's not it's not my fault either. I wish she'd bleed and get it all out.
Hmm.
I kind of wish she would just die. Just for her own sake, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go back to physical. It's just, they're out of physical. It's easier.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't want to be here, though,
it do-
honestly.
it doesn't sound like you are having a good time being there either, because you're still in a physical body and you can't do anything with it.
I mean, sort of. That's true. I don't have any problems, though. I don't really have to think about anything.
Hmm.
You don't want to get mad at me. I
Yeah.
just sort of exist. You know what I mean? It's like surfing.
Right. So, what other issues, what other physical or emotional issues have you brought with you to this one? What do you cause?
Me and none of the other ones. There's some gnarly dudes here, though. You gotta look out. I'm just hanging on, you know?
Hmm. Are you there by yourself, Adrian, or are you is others there?
I could sense that there's others here, but I don't really hang out with them. They're kind of a weird group.
Hmm.
They don't really talk. They just sort of like brood, you know?
Yeah. Well, so I can help you both heal. Is there any other issues that you might cause to this one?
Mm, no, not really. I mean, like, you know, when she does get angry, she doesn't let it out. So that's just why I help her convert it all into like, I don't know, what's that word when things stick together?
Hmm.
It's just to release it, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
She just got to release it. If she's not going to speak her mind, then least she could do is just hemorrhage a little bit.
Hmm.
That's the main thing.
I see. So, Adrian, since you're tired of being here, and we can help you to cross over, so you could go back and get another body if you wish, and come back and do it over again or do it better, or you could choose to do something else. What do you think about that, Adrian?
Yeah, I don't want to be physical. What else
Yeah.
you got?
Well, I mean, that's up to you and your healing team and your guides to choose.
I don't have to go back into a body.
No, that'd be your choice.
Right, cool. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm so done with this, man. Like,
Hmm.
I hate this planet.
It's it's been you've been there for a while.
Yeah.
Hmm. And so, are you ready to go then, Adrian?
Yeah, I can peace out of here.
Yeah. So, what I want you to do, Adrian, we're going to go back to that day that you drowned in the surf. Let's go back to that day when you come out of your physical body, when you come out of your body that died. I want you to look all the way around. Look for that light as source. It'll be a light that pulls you towards it. The angels will help you help show it to you. Tell me when you find that light, Adrian.
I see it. It's past the water.
Hmm. So, Adrian, what I want you to do is look into that light. And when you focus in on that light, who do you see there waiting for you to help guide you back home?
Brother and my grandma.
What do they say to you?
My brother says finally. He was really young when he died. He
Hmm.
had like, some kind of issue, I don't remember,
Hmm.
with his back. And then my grandma is saying, this is where you belong. You left us behind.
Hmm. And
Mm.
Adrian, why didn't you go on into the light on that day? Why didn't you go to that light on that day?
I couldn't find it. I was
Hmm.
looking at my body. It was just sinking. I kept trying to reach it.
Yeah,
It just kept getting darker and darker.
yeah. So, what else does your grandma and your brother say to you?
My brother's just happy to see me. My
Hmm.
grandma's disappointed that I left the family. I was always running away.
Yeah,
Never really did anything of value with my life. Just sort of, I don't know, just sort of existed. She had high hopes for me, but she knew I wasn't happy.
yep. But
And
now that she's in the light, what does she say to you?
now she wants me to come with her.
Hmm.
Just be with her. Just be in the light. Be happy.
What does she say to you about that? We don't.
She's trying to make a joke.
What's the joke?
She's saying you should just surf on into the light. She's silly.
Yeah. She says to surf on into the light.
Yeah,
How does that make you feel, Adrian?
it feels good.
Yeah. You feel that love coming from them?
I do, yeah. I'm
Beautiful.
ready.
Are you ready to go with them so they can help you to heal and guide you onto your next steps?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count backwards from 1 to 3. We're going to send that beautiful blue light in to help you detach from this one. I want you to help the angels pull all of your energy out of this one and make sure it's all into the net so we can gently lift you out. 3, sending that blue pulse of blue light swirling through the net. Adrian's disconnecting, pulling all of his energy into the net. The angels are helping. Beautiful. It's all into the net. We're pulling out the endometriosis, anything how he's been affecting the womb, the blood disorder, pulling it all into the net. Beautiful. It's all into the net now. Let's gently lift out now. 2, almost out, and 1, out in the lightest source with his grandmother and his brother. Before you go, Adrian, is there anything you'd like to tell this one?
Do better than I did.
Beautiful. Thank you, Adrian. Is there anything that this one would like to tell Adrian before he goes?
Just find peace.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's cut that final cord between Adrian and this one. Cutting that cord, allowing Adrian to go with his grandmother and his brother into the lightest source so he can continue on a journey he chooses and heal. And as we watch him go into the light to heal and continue on his journey, what color light can we bring in for healing for you?
Orange.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the color orange. Let's focus that frequency in there, focusing that frequency in there. And as that beautiful orange frequency flows in there, all the cells come back online. All those lower density feelings and emotions that were not ours just all fall away. You can feel your power, your strength coming back, your stability, your security, your sensuality, your creativity, your joy all come flooding back in. Your self-confidence, your inner power, your warmth, your sense of humor all come flooding back in. You can feel that compassion, that forgiveness, that gratitude and trust, that love flowing all back in. As the energy centers come back online, everything is glowing warmer and warmer and beginning to heal. How does that feel since we lifted that off?
It still hurts, but I can feel it's like moving. These things are kind of shaping back the way they used to be. It'll take time, but it feels good to be back to normal soon.
Hmm. Beautiful. Let's have the healing teams continue to work on those areas and bring them back into balance and alignment and healing. And let us continue with our scan. And let's scan down the body, looking for any other lower density feelings, sensations, pain, or emotions. Let me know if you find anything that should not be there.
I got twitches in my right side, but they're distracting me from sharp pain in my left shoulder.
Hmm.
I want to deal with the shoulder first. It's
Okay.
bigger.
Do those twitches seem to be part of the pain in the left shoulder?
I think they're separate, but it feels like a distraction technique.
Hmm.
Doesn't feel like they're real.
Let's go ahead and let's place that net of white light around the left shoulder, the pain in the left shoulder, all the way around where the energy exists and is attached. And also, let's put a net of white light around those twitches on the right side that are distracting. And as you focus deeper on that pain in the left shoulder and those twitches, do you get a sense that they're connected?
They're being controlled. The twitches are controlled,
Hmm.
but they're not a separate symptom in that regard for being something else. How did you know that?
How did I know what?
If they were connected.
Hmm. Experience. So as you focus in on that pain in the left shoulder and those connected twinges, what color do you sense that to be?
It's really dark.
Hmm.
It's really, really, really dark. There's sort of a outline. It's changing colors. It's rapidly changing colors all at once.
Hmm.
But it's like light passing over shadow.
Hmm.
I don't think it's really a color at all. I think it's just black.
Well, I'd like to speak to that black energy there that's changing colors rapidly. I'd like to speak to it. And if it had anything to say, what would it say to me?
Water throat. Good luck.
Say that again to me, please.
You're not meant to hear. I've got her throat.
You got her throat. Let's have Archangel Michael place that net of white light around the throat area as well, all the way around where that energy is attached. Again, you hear me tell everybody else this, but this is a free will universe. You don't have permission to be there. What is it that you're doing there in this one?
I'm trying to strangle her.
Why
I'm
do you want
trying
to,
to strangle her.
why do you want to strangle her?
Same reason the dragon failed.
Hmm. Let's have the angel teams gathered around us here today. They're going to help her, help release that tension, that strangling, and those twinges. Release all that. Help her to ease so we can speak to this energy. And speaking to that energy in the left shoulder, trying to strangle her throat. Do you ever remember a time of having a human body?
No, I'm
No.
bigger than all of that.
Hmm. And who sent you here to this one to do this to her?
I didn't need anyone to send me. This is my doing.
Yeah. Why are you trying to, why are you doing this to her then?
She's an angel on this earth, and she's not meant to be here.
Hmm.
She belongs. She belongs lower with us.
Yeah.
She's in the wrong place. I'm trying to correct the balance. I want you to let go. Let go.
And so, unfortunately, in the dark, you're controlled by something else for sure. Who's controlling you? Who's telling you what to do? To strangle her, to keep her down?
You can think that if you want, but we're all the same.
Hmm.
We're all cut from the same cloth. Light and
Yeah.
shadow are one. You can't exist without me. I don't need someone to tell me what to do. I know
Hmm.
what to do.
Okay. So, how old was she and what was going on in her life when you were able to get in there?
This goes back centuries.
Hmm. Tell me about that. How's it go back centuries?
In the 1400s,
Yeah.
there was something that shifted in the balance of this planet. And where the energies were trying to be more light, we settled in because it wasn't even anymore. You called it religion, we called it control.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, we just found the most efficient ways in the maternal line. We don't need to fight for anything, just pass through one to the next. We were so happy this one was a female.
Mm-hmm.
They're easier to manipulate.
So back in the 1400s, how did you get into the maternal line of this one?
I was brought up to earth somehow through the shift to religion. But there were so many who were afraid of death that they were willing to be controlled in life.
Yeah.
And I didn't need to be physical anymore. So I shed my body. I went into the most powerful female figure of the time.
Mm-hmm. And so how are you moving from one to the other in this maternal line? How are you doing that?
When one is born, I transfer part of my energy over and I grow. I've been growing for centuries now. That's why I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. It's natural.
Yeah.
No one tells a tree to grow, it just does.
Mm-hmm.
But
So what?
this one is not. She is not meant to be on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
She is ours. She was an angel. She messed up, and now she's ours. I'm just trying to collect her.
So when you say that she was an angel and now she's yours, why do you feel that way? Why do you think that?
The other soul left the body when she was young. This angel saw a loophole. She was meant to go to hell, but she jumped into this body instead.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like messenger of God, and
Yeah.
she's hiding here.
Mm-hmm.
But since she betrayed the light, she was meant for hell. This is the only way she could be hiding.
Yeah.
So I found her.
So what issues have you been causing to this one since you've been there?
I am the reason her body tries to break apart. It's not
Mm-hmm.
meant to contain an energy like this. It's too fragile a vehicle for this. If anything, my efforts have been thwarted a little, but it doesn't mean I stopped trying. She changed her diet that made it harder. She chose her own religion that made it harder. But either way, the fact that her cells don't communicate in one direction is my doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that is every aspect of life. Nothing is safe.
When you say your cells communicate in only one direction, what do you mean by that?
The normal human, when they are born onto earth, not afflicted by spiritual conflicts, their cells flow towards their natural polarity. If they are meant to be the positive influence from the human perspective, they flow towards the light. If they are meant to be negative in a human's perspective, they flow towards the dark. Hers flow in both directions at once. It causes chaos. The cells don't communicate well. They don't collaborate well. No part of this body works as it's meant to. If it were meant to be discovered, it would have shown up in a genetic test, but not in a way that humans understand. They
Mm-hmm.
don't see that light yet. It's not really light, though, it's shadow. It's the essence of where light used to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I live. That's where I'm trying to pull her back to one polarity of dark. It's not about the body, it's about the soul. Soul does not belong in heaven anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She is not free. She is promised to us.
So this job has to be getting really difficult for you. What do you say?
It's nothing I can't handle.
And you're having a tough time because she keeps getting brighter and brighter, going more towards the light.
It's an angel trying to get out.
Right. So what other issues do you cause to this one to keep her down, keep her light hidden?
Nightmares, reminder of where she belongs. They keep sinking together because they're flashes of the life she's meant to have, like her future.
Hmm.
When she wakes up, it's like stopping the frame in a movie of her life.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't sleep well, she doesn't recover well, nothing works well. She doesn't digest food very well. She doesn't breathe very well. Nothing works well.
Hmm.
The dragon was helping a lot. You sent him away.
Hmm.
He had her energies contained. It was consistent. Now they're scattered. It's hard for me to control them.
Yes. So since it's getting so difficult, since she has asked me here to help her, I can in turn help you.
I don't need your help.
I I know that you think that you don't need my help, but I have the angels that are gathered around us today, gathered around you. They're going to share with you a message, what you can expect once you detach from this one, what you could be doing instead of being in this darkness. What do they show you or say to you?
They want to take her back and they want my light. It's not light. Like I said, it's the essence of where light used to be. They want it to fill with light.
Hmm.
I'm just a void. I'm not shadow. I'm not the other side of light. I am the void. I don't want to be filled with anything that negates my being.
Yes, but you are of the light, just like we are,
Why would you say that?
because we all come from the light. We just stumbled, fell, was deceived or lied to into doing this work for the dark. That's not where we're from.
Where would you be without me? I am the opposite of existence. You need me.
Hmm. Well, we do. It's true that we need to balance the light and the dark in all of us. That's why I ask about the cells flowing in one direction. We need to balance the light and the dark. But you are of the light. So what do the angels show you? What you could be doing instead?
You're trying to separate me. My density is my essence.
Hmm.
My existence is the non-existence that holds together black holes, that holds together fears. They want me to separate and shimmer into the light, like
Hmm.
smoke dissipating in the air, becoming the air itself.
Well, when you move back to the light, I'm not sure what you look like. What do you look like now in the dark?
I'm a void. I am everything you believe exists except turned inside out.
Hmm.
I am nothingness.
Okay. So when you move back to the light, what do they show you? What will you turn into? What will you be doing instead?
Ether. That's it. Just ether. It's the density that forms gravity. They want me to be less dense,
Mm-hmm.
to separate. And in that is the only way my polarity would shift. I don't see how life will balance without me.
Hmm. What do the angels say about that?
They say there is more non-existence than I can comprehend, but I don't know if I can trust that.
Yeah,
This one is an angel hiding in this body. I don't trust her either.
right. Why did you take it upon yourself to keep her down or drag her down to the dark?
It's for balance. If the angel is meant to fall and they don't fall, the balance is not kept. It is like your Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
where someone with such strong energy was turned to the dark side for balance of the force.
Mm-hmm.
This is that. This is balance of forces far bigger than any physical universe.
Yeah.
I don't trust that the balance would be kept without me. I'm not ready to let go.
Yeah.
They say that if I let go, I can relax, though I have not been able to relax in all of my existence. I don't know what that is.
Right. Well, let's have the angels show you what that is and how that feels so you can remember it. Because you come from the light.
It feels like separation, like clouds that are not clouds anymore. That's what I am. Imagine a cloud but dark,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually the air fills in between the water, and it's not a cloud anymore, but still they're showing slight and fill. My density will lessen. I will separate, and I'll become the ether.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all of the knowing that is.
How does it feel to become the ether again?
I suppose it's as natural as what I have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
In a weird way, it doesn't really feel different, just as muscles are meant to tighten and relax. So too is light. This is just the other side, the other phase.
Mm-hmm.
I could try it.
Well, I'd like you to be certain of it. And let's have the angels show you something else so you can be certain of that's how you want to switch. Go back to where you came from, the light, because this density is very difficult now.
You're showing me infinity, the infinity of infinities, which humans don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Before there was creation, there was infinity,
Mm-hmm.
endless possibilities. And then there came awareness. And so it is that one is the possibility of what could be, and one is all that is. So is dark, and so is light. Evil and good are judgmental human terms.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose it wouldn't be any different. It's just shifting phase. Why do you want me to go?
Because you can't be in this one's energy field. She is shifting. You don't have permission to be there any longer, and we're just trying to help you back home to the light. You don't have to do this any longer.
Who will take the angel back?
Say that again.
Who will take the angel back?
Well, the angel can stay. She don't have to go back anywhere. She's here in this earth in this presence for a reason, for a mission.
We'll leave it up to source then.
Yes. So are you ready to go on
Yes,
another journey of your choosing?
I will do that.
Beautiful. What I'm going to do is count from 1 to 3. And as I do that, I'm going to send that pulse of blue light through that net that I have you wrapped in. This is going to help you to disconnect. I want you to pull all your energy where you're attached in this one. Pull it all into the net. The angels can help you to
Mm,
do that.
you forgot to ask me something.
What do you want me to ask you?
I'm not alone.
Yeah, I figured you're not alone. You have help. How many's with you?
More than you can count.
Yeah. And so,
Thousands of souls are
and since,
trapped here.
and since you're speaking, are you speaking for everyone? Do you control them?
They don't have a voice anymore. They are part of the density with me.
So how many souls are there?
2,187.
Hmm.
Just like a portal in a way.
We're going to help those souls get their voice back again because they are souls. We're going to help them back to the light as well. And since you're speaking for all of them, I want you to be at check with them. Make sure they understand that they are going to be moved to the light and they're willing to go.
You're causing cold in the area they're resisting.
Hmm.
You're pulling away, but some feel the warmth of your voice when they're going towards you.
Yeah.
Just like the cells moving in different directions.
So they're all going to go. So let's speak to the ones that are resisting.
Mm.
What is the reason that they're resisting?
I'm afraid of not existing anymore.
What do the angels say about not existing anymore?
The angels are laughing, but they haven't been able to reach these souls. They've been trapped inside of me.
Hmm.
I
What?
shield them from detection.
Yeah.
It's like matter and dark matter. It is a gravity pulse you cannot see, but it is there.
So why were the angels laughing?
Because the souls said that they wouldn't exist, but the angels say there's nothing except to exist.
Right. So let's have the angels speak to those souls that are resisting. Let's have them speak to them. Let's show them what they could be doing in the light. Because right now, it seems to me that in this body, it's more that they're not existing. They're just there.
Angels are slowly turning me into like a, I don't know the word you use, like thick black tar. They're
Hmm.
shifting my density and giving form to those souls.
Okay.
And
Beautiful.
they're moving.
Beautiful.
They
And
want to move out. They want to leave. I will not hold them anymore.
beautiful. So all of the 2,187 are ready to move.
Yes. They're all
Beautiful.
together. They're bound together in this tar.
Beautiful. Okay. So they're all together. What I'd like you to do is I want you to look deep inside your beingness. I want you to look, everyone, all the 2,187. I want you all to look for that tiny spark of source. Been missing it for quite a while. Tell me when everyone has found that spark.
They're writing.
Has it,
Most. No, no.
go ahead. Has everyone found that spark?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
Now I want everyone to expand that spark out to be larger than what you are. Wrap yourself in your own internal power source, your own source light. It's getting very bright.
It's very nice.
What does everyone think about that light?
It's compelling. It's like a magnet drawing them in homes where they're meant to go. It's what they are.
Hmm. Beautiful. Now that everybody has felt that light, the light within them, they're all ready to go. The 2,187 of them are ready to move.
You're ready.
Okay, beautiful. So let's go ahead and as I count from 3 to 1, we're going to send in that pulse of blue light. We're going to disconnect all those souls, those 2,187 souls. They're all going to be pulled into the net. Everywhere they're attached, everybody's going to detach. That blue light's going to help them to detach. And this one's going to feel all these souls and this all just lift off of her. 3, sending that pulse of blue light swirling through the net. Everyone's detaching. They're pulling all their energy into the net. The angels are helping as well. They're pulling and helping to lift them into the net to make sure everyone is in the net. Beautiful. They're all in the net now. Let's gently lift out now. 2, almost out, and 1 out in the lightest source. All those thousands of souls. But before you go, is there anything that you would like to tell this one?
You don't really exist without these souls there. They were what kept me dense and together.
Hmm.
So I'm just shifting back to light as she's ready. You are
Yeah.
right. This is all we are.
Is there anything that this one wants to tell these souls before they go?
Mm. Just go within my body again and go.
Let's go ahead and let's cut all those cords attaching to this one. Let's cut all those cords, releasing all those souls to go into the light of source so they can all continue on their journey and heal. And as we watch them all go into the light of source to heal and continue on their journey, what color light can we bring in for healing for you?
Hold.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the color gold. Let's focus that beautiful gold energy in there, cleaning out any residue. All those lower density feelings and emotions that were not ours just all fall away. The years of being held down just all fall away. You could feel the cells coming back online, just no longer being controlled. Your independence and strength, your energetic balance comes flooding back in. Your sensuality, your creativity, and your joy comes flooding back in. You're more self-confident. You can feel your inner fire, your inner power come back online. Your playfulness, your sense of humor, your mindfulness, that love, that connection, that compassion, that forgiveness, that passion all comes flooding back in. You're able to speak your truth. You're more self-aware. Your inner guidance comes back on. How does that all feel?
So good, I can barely speak.
Beautiful.
Overwhelming.
Yes. Let's just enjoy that for a little bit. We'll have the healing teams continue to heal and lighten those areas and bring them back online. Balancing the light and the dark. The strong release. They're helping you to breathe through that release. Everything's getting lighter and feels beautiful, brighter. Everything is moving and vibrating like it should.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
We can keep going.
Beautiful. Let's have the healing teams. Let's watch them continue to work and heal and bring it back into balance and help all those areas that we're removed from. And as they do, let's continue with our search and our scan down the body, looking for any low-level dense energy that should not be there, any pains or sensations, feelings or discomforts. Let me know if you find anything.
Base of my skull, I feel something, but it doesn't hurt. It just
Yes.
feels like pressure.
Let's have Archangel Michael place a net of white light around the pressure at the base of the skull, all the way around where that energy exists and is attached. And now that it's in the net of light and you focus deeper on it, what color do you sense that to be?
Shiny silver gray.
Mm-hmm. And I'd like to speak to that silver gray energy there at the base of the skull that's causing the pressure. I'd like to speak to it. And if it had anything to say, what would it say?
I don't think it has a voice. It's making a beeping noise, like a
Mm-hmm.
frequency pitch.
Okay. So when you focus deeper on that, do you sense that it has a consciousness or is it something else?
I don't think it's a consciousness.
Mm-hmm. And what does it look like when you focus deeper on it?
It's a torrid shape, so cylindrical but hollow, going around my spine, right at the base of my skull.
And using all of your knowing, the cylinder shape at the base of the skull, what is it doing there?
It's monitoring
Mm-hmm.
my existence,
Yes.
the spiritual and the physical connecting together. It's building an algorithm of how they interact.
Who had placed it there?
The Orions.
Mm-hmm. And why did they place it there?
Was after the first soul left my body. They were there the moment that this one came in.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to keep the body alive, they placed this there so the spiritual coherence could match the body. And so that memories would transfer over from the older soul that left, and the shift would be indetectable. And now they are using it as like sort of like a sensory organ for them. There they scan impulses, physical, emotional, and spiritual, mental, and they track them all together and form patterns of what it's like to be this type of a human.
Mm-hmm.
It's not harmful, but I do feel it sometimes. They said it's helping me stay alive.
And has it caused any issues since it's been there?
That area is very tender, and it has been. It's like getting hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat, but I've just learned to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
It does every now and then when I turn my head a certain way, it disrupts the nerve flow because of the shape. The shape is unyielding,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also keeping my body alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's sending spiritual impulses into my body that wasn't cooperating or listening well before.
Yes.
So it's like sort of a life support device in addition to a monitoring device.
And what is your connection to the Orions?
We have a soul contract that I told them when I would incarnate in this body. This one was 3 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw an opportunity to go into an existence that was already established. So it's like I'm a messenger of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I don't feel human or like I fit in though, because I'm inside, I'm not. I'm more closer to a consciousness that's like an Orion spirit without an Orion body, but
Mm-hmm.
living here. The energy that just left didn't know those words, so it called it an angel. It just means I have other awarenesses like most humans don't.
And the other soul that was in before, prior to 3 years old, what was the reason for the switch?
It was a relatively new soul that hadn't been to Earth more than a handful of times and only in smaller forms. Just wasn't ready for the shock of the experience, the neglect, and the abuse. It was too hard. She wanted to leave. So
Mm-hmm.
she left, and we orchestrated this one.
And that device or that cylinder-shaped device it's helped with the transition.
It did. It kept the physical body alive while I passed through into physical and spiritual connections.
Mm-hmm.
And as the other one was phasing out, it sort of logged memories and experiences that had been learned, like a handing it off, like a baton switch at a marathon.
Yes. And how is it keeping the body alive now? It shouldn't still be trying or keeping the body alive. Why is it doing that?
The body has been actively trying to die before its time for a very long time. There's a bit of a rejection, sort of like a transplant, a rejection to different energy that's bigger than this body is used to.
Mm-hmm.
So the device sort of lowers the frequency to the one that matches a human existence better,
Mm-hmm.
but it's sometimes hard to get it right, especially as the body adapts and changes frequency. We've had to make many calibrations over the years.
Mm-hmm. So since
It's
we've removed some of these entities today that were actually weakening the body, will this change?
only if this one wants to stop participating in the program,
Mm-hmm.
we can take it out if we have clear instruction to do so.
Yes.
But we need the body to be in full rest because if we touch a nerve while it's moving, it can cause many issues.
Yes.
Brain can stop working, the heart can stop. the lungs can stop. So we would need clear signal that that is what was needed. But for now, it's like the movie Avatar,
Mm-hmm.
one consciousness of a different type living in the world of another through that body.
Yes.
It's a very similar experience. We are learning. She is helping us.
Mm-hmm.
And this body is continuing to live. We feel that it is mutually beneficial.
Yes.
If it's not wanted, though, we can take it out.
Who am I speaking with right now? Who is telling us about this cylinder?
The Orion energy that is in charge of the physical vessel,
Mm-hmm.
but we are more of a hybrid existence. We are many consciousnesses in one. So when you speak to it, you speak to many.
Mm-hmm. But
We
I'd like to
can
go ahead.
we can go to a singular existence if it's preferable for you.
No, this is fine. I just would like to speak to the highest power of this one to make sure that this cylinder should stay where it should go.
We will contact that person when we need, please.
I need to speak to the highest higher self of this one.
You're stepping aside. Go ahead.
Beautiful. I'd like to speak to the higher self of this one. May I speak to the higher self, the highest form?
Yes, I am here.
Beautiful. Thank you for joining me here in this session today. We have this cylinder that was placed by the Orions to help with the transition from one soul to another, to retain the memories and stuff, which you already know what this did. And
Yes.
we're trying to ascertain whether this should be removed or it should be kept in place for now.
This one is very glad to participate in a project that is increasing the bridge of awareness between humans and other life forms. She feels it is a purpose far beyond what she could have expected. The original soul contract of the one that came in was not meant to live for very long anyway. And so this was a very good opportunity to make the most of a mutually helpful experience of humans and Orions combining together. And from spirit, I am very happy to have the collaboration in place. It is very beneficial. Your body is better for it also.
Beautiful. And this device, this implant will help her through this existence. Will it help her to heal her body and continue?
It does. Need be, it can increase the frequency of this body to catch up to higher spiritual frequencies much faster than a normal human body can. And it's making it easier for her to shift phases. This is why she's experiencing the dreams that she is, where they overlap, because she has many experiences at once. But because she is also evolving faster than she would have without this, she feels very called to a higher purpose. We're very happy about this gift.
Now, the Orions had said that it causes some pressure sometimes, some discomfort. Was that just a reminder to let her know that it was there, that we'd find it in this session, or is it actually hindering her?
That is an excellent question, and I thank you for asking. It is because sometimes during calibration, if she moves unexpectedly, her frequency is sometimes higher than we have it calibrated to, and it doesn't make it perfect for us to relax the body fully. Every now and then it does cause just a very slight discomfort, but it's minor. It does not hinder her in any way. It is a type of metal which overlaps And it is meant to expand as she breathes, as she changes positions, and as she has grown from a toddler.
Can this be something that can be calibrated in her sleep cycles?
We do try that. Sometimes she has multiple frequencies at once because the body is one, the spirit is another. And we try to find a medium space. And in those calibration differences is when sometimes it causes the minor discomfort. It does not happen while she is awake. We would not be able to while her body is able to move on its own.
So I just want to confirm that she is good with this device there and that this is for her best and highest good.
She's very happy about it.
Okay,
Yes.
beautiful. Beautiful. So we'll leave it there. Why was it brought to our attention today?
The dark energy that was just there first called it out
Mhm.
and used the incorrect words. We wanted to make it aware and bring it to her attention once more in a conscious way. This agreement that she has, that she's fulfilling this dual purpose. It is something that if she would like to adjust herself, she may. With training, we can teach her. And this will allow her physical body to increase frequency as well on her own terms, not just through natural courses. This is something that she has sought since joining this planet. She seeks much development, much growth, and especially as the body was left behind, she feels a certain attachment to it, that she wants to make it the very best that it can be. Spirit overall is very happy to be both physical and non at once, and did not want to leave the physical plane behind, but was happy that the other left for this opportunity to come.
Beautiful. Thank you for all that. I just want to confirm that we had removed the entity that was keeping her from speaking. She was having trouble doing some voice work. I just want to make sure that we remove that entity and it's not this device that was causing that.
We thank you for the concern. It was the entity's existence was because of the many souls trapped. The
Hmm.
more souls there, the stronger the gravity, the stronger the density. And that's why it was so difficult to sense and so difficult to notice. It did attempt to show many colors at once to hide itself.
Hmm.
And also because it was many energies swirling at once, but ultimately falling into a nothingness. That nothingness cannot exist without trapped energies of others who are there after the angels released them. The energy simply dissipated. It cannot affect her anymore.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for that. And thank you for clarifying.
Oops.
And since you have joined us here and we're speaking to the highest self, could you do a scan of this one's body and make sure that we removed all the entities we need to remove today?
There is a minor energy that is in her right hand.
Hmm.
It's not harmful, it's just lost. There are also several cords that need to be cleaned up. I have been working on this separately, but if we'd like to help, we would appreciate it.
Beautiful. That energy that's in the hand, how did it get there? And why is it there?
It's a small child that had passed, didn't know where to go, you know, grabbed her hand, and she was also a small child, like they were friends. Doesn't cause pain, just sometimes twitches, sometimes if this one writes too much, maybe a cramping of the hand. It's very minor.
Do we need to speak to this child to help it to release, or can you help us with that?
I can help, but if you'd like to, that's perfectly acceptable. She's not shy. She's funny.
What would you like us to do? Would you like us to speak to it in the normal way that I remove entities, or would you just like to relay the messages and we help it
She
out?
wants to talk to you. She's
Beautiful,
asking.
beautiful. So let me talk to that child energy there. Me-
Hmm.
I'm glad that you joined us and we found you.
Yeah, yeah. You
What,
sound just like my grandpa.
what name did they used to call you when you had a human body?
Isabella.
It's good to meet you, Isabella.
You too.
How old are you, Isabella?
For
And Isabella, what what year was it when you lost your human body?
1990.
Uh-huh. And what happened to your human body in 1990, Isabella?
I was playing in the street and a car came and it didn't see me and it
Hmm.
hit me. It was just outside of this one's house.
Okay. And Isabella, when you were hit by the car and you come out of your human body, what happened next? Where'd you go to?
Well, I was playing at first. mm, Then I saw a cat. She
Hmm.
had a cat and I followed the cat inside. And
Hmm.
then I saw this one's toys. And so I wanted to play with her toys, but I couldn't touch them.
Hmm.
So when she came in, I grabbed her hand and then I could touch them.
Yes. Beautiful. And so, Isabella, I know that you didn't mean to. You were just looking for a place to be and you were confused. But I know you
Mm.
didn't mean to cause issues with this one, but what issues have you caused to her since you've been there? What emotional or physical issues have you caused?
Well, I sometimes make her procrastinate a little bit. I want to play a lot more than she does.
Hmm.
She's very serious sometimes. There's so
Yeah.
much to play with, though.
Hmm.
And so I really like it when we do that. And I tell her to do that a lot.
Hmm.
And I really like it when we play instruments.
Hmm.
And I like it when we dance. And I like it when we move. But sometimes when she doesn't do what I want her to, I feel like I have to get out. I don't know where to go. So the hand just starts moving differently. Like I'm moving one way and she's not.
Okay. So you make her hand move opposite of what she wants it to go.
Sometimes
Right.
I don't think it hurts though.
Yeah. I know you don't mean to, Isabella. I was just trying to figure out so we can help you both heal and I can help you out. What other issues might you cause to her so we're aware of it and so we can help you both heal?
I'm, I guess I'm a little reckless. I
Hmm.
shouldn't have been playing in the street. There weren't any parks nearby. I didn't know where to go. I was just playing with my dollies and my ball.
Hmm.
That's why I got hit. So sometimes I forget to remind her to be safe too.
Hmm.
And she can be a little reckless also.
Okay.
I like
Is
it when we do that though. I like roller coasters and going really fast, riding our
yeah.
bikes.
Is there is there anything else you need to share with us, Isabella, that you might be causing to her so we can help you both heal? Anything else happen? Emotional or physical issues you might cause?
I don't think so.
Okay. Beautiful.
Oh, we daydream a lot. We really like to daydream. She likes it too, though.
Hmm.
Just between the two of us, we could do it for hours.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with daydreaming.
You know, but she
It,
calls it procrastination. It's a
yeah.
good word.
Is is there anything else that we need to be aware of that you might be causing that we can help her to heal and you to heal?
Mm,
Is that all?
that's everything.
Okay. And so, Isabella, since this one has asked me here to help her, I can help you. Are you ready for us to help you?
Sure.
Beautiful. You ready to go on another journey in another human body?
Yeah, I really like that.
Okay. You can choose to do whatever you wish. So, but to help you, Isabella, what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to that day in 1990 when you were hit by the car and you come out of your body. Let's go back to that day. You will feel no physical pain. I just want you to look at it as if it was happening to somebody else. When you come out of that human body, and instead of going after the cat, I want you to look around. Look around for that lightest source. The angels will help point it out for you. Do you see that lightest source?
I do. It
Yeah.
looks like a star.
Okay. Why didn't you go to that light, Isabella, on that day?
I don't know. I was still wanting to play. I
Hmm.
wasn't ready to stop playing. I just
Right.
thought it would always be there.
Yeah, I understand. So, Isabella, what I want you to do to help you out, I want you to look into that lightest source. I want you to look into it. And who do you see there waiting for you to help guide you back home?
My dad.
What does your dad say to you?
He says, "You silly girl, you left us.
Uh-huh.
We've been waiting. Will you please come home?" He always made me laugh.
Yeah. How does that make you feel, Isabella?
Really good.
Yeah.
I missed it.
So you ready to go with your dad so he can help guide you and help you on your next journey and help you to heal?
It's trying to give me tapioca pudding to come with it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I want to go.
Beautiful. So, Isabella, what I want you to do is I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. We're going to send that pulse of blue light through the net. This is going to help you to disconnect from this one. I want you to help the angels pull all of your energy out of this one and make sure it all's in that net so we can gently lift you out and you can go with your dad. Okay?
Mhm.
Beautiful. 3, sending that pulse of blue light swirling through the net. Isabella's pulling all of her energy out of this one, placing it into the net. The angels are helping.
I'm spinning.
It's all into the net now. Let's gently lift out now. 2, almost out, and 1 out in the lightest source with her father. But before you go, Isabella, is there anything you'd like to tell this one?
Yes, please keep having fun. Please keep having fun. You have so much fun to have.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm.
And is there anything that this one would like to tell Isabella before she goes?
You always made me laugh too. I
Mhm.
was very happy to have you with me as long as I could.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and let's cut that cord, releasing Isabella to go with her father into the lightest source so she can continue on her journey and heal. And as we watch her go into the lightest source, what color light can we bring in for healing for you? What color would you like to bring in?
Pink.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the color pink, which is all the beautiful colors. I want you to take that frequency, that beautiful frequency, as it all swirls through. All those lower density feelings and emotions that were not ours just fall away. The cells come back online. You're able to move. You're more playful. You have a better sense of humor. You can feel that beautiful warmth of that child. Your creativity and your joy all come flooding back in. Your independence and your strength. You're more playful. You love to move. How does that feel?
Mm. Like a warm tickle on the inside.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's have the healing teams continue to work on that area too and bring that back into balance and assist. And I'd like to speak with the higher self again, please. May I speak with the higher self again, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Beautiful. Thank you for joining us again. And thank you for allowing us to help move that beautiful young soul off. So, is there any other entities that we need to remove from this one today, or is she clear?
No other entities, but many cords at this time. Many,
Beautiful.
many cords. Some from the souls that have left, some from the web, and some from memories that get caught in those web that form their own thought forms.
And, and so let's go ahead and let's cut those cords. Is there any of those cords that she needs to have an understanding about, that she needs to learn about before we cut them?
The one that goes to her own mother that the dragon showed, that one is not meant to persist. Her own mother was meant to be the vessel that brought her body here, but they are not meant to be in each other's lives. There
Mhm.
are other things happening, and so the cord we do not want to cut unless you feel as though you are ready to ask questions about that connection. We can cut it later tonight if you'd like. We worry that if it's cut now, we will not get the answers that this one seeks. No other cords need to be remaining, which are not a good benefit.
So let's, looking from the higher perspective, which is where we're speaking to,
Mhm.
what should we do about that cord that's cut or that's connected to the mother?
Recommend keeping it for now, and then I can be assigned to take care of it tonight after the answers are released.
Okay.
I think the answers may be hard to comprehend if they don't have an easy way to travel across the code.
Okay. And so the other cords, is there anything that she needs to know about those other cords that are attached before we cut those?
There were many, 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 many entities taking energy from you.
Hmm.
The most important thing, though, is that she had allowed this to happen. There are deeper reasons for this, but we want to remind her gently now it was not without purpose. There's nothing else that's needed to know.
Okay, beautiful. So let's go ahead and let's have her take Archangel Michael's flaming blue sword. We're going to have her cut all these cords. We're going to have her do it, and we're going to leave the cord connected to the mother. Leave that in place. That
Yes.
she's going to take care of that tonight as she sleeps once the answers are given to her.
Yes.
Beautiful. So take Archangel Michael's flaming blue sword and cut all those cords. All those cords, other than the one connected to the mother, cut all those cords. Sever all those cords. Watch them all burn back to this one, healing as they go. And then sending a beautiful healing energy from that flaming blue sword out to where they were attached to heal where they were attached as that all those cords completely fall away.
Yes. It is
Beautiful,
done.
beautiful. And all those cords are cut that need to be cut right now at this time.
That is correct.
Beautiful. And is there any black magic placed onto this one that we need to remove today?
No, this one regularly repels black magic.
Okay, beautiful.
She is protected there.
Is there any soul fragments that need to be returned to this one?
There are. There is one with her grandmother.
Hmm.
There is one with another ancestor she has never met.
Hmm.
The soul fragment with the grandmother was part of her joy. She gave it up when she learned of her grandmother's passing. She felt it was not. She's searching for a different word than I am.
Hmm.
Prudent to have so much joy without her grandmother around.
Yes.
The other ancestor, there's been a piece locked away for many hundreds of years. It's the deeper inner knowing, the piece of her physical body that has looking for words.
So what was the reason that these fragments were separated from this one?
This one gave the one away with her grandmother so she could find her.
Mhm.
It was a conscious choice. The other one with the ancestor, it's difficult to put into your words through only a physical understanding, but it was kept like a treasure, like a piece of the soul that was meant to be returned at the right time when the awakening was here.
Mhm.
This time is now. We are ready to reintegrate it,
Beautiful.
and the joy fragment can come back from the grandmother as she sees now that it never needed to leave.
Beautiful. Let's send out a high frequency beacon, a magnetic force to bring those fragments back. And as they come back in, they're cleaned and make sure that they're able to be reattached in.
Seamlessly,
Let me know when that is finished.
it is done.
And is there any other AI or implants that are not for her best and highest good that need to be removed today?
There is another in her heart that communicates with the one around her neck, but it also is part of the protective device.
Okay.
It is best to leave it there.
Okay. Is there anything she needs to know about that one that's in her heart? Anything that needs to be shown to her?
Just as she sometimes has minor sensations when we adjust the one in the neck, so too will the one in the heart cause minor adjustments to her rhythm.
Hmm.
It is not to cause pain, it is not to cause any discomfort, although sometimes it's unfamiliar and she does feel a small amount of anxiety about it. She does not need to do so. It is simply the heart also being calibrated to a higher vibration, as that is where the frequencies are emanated from. Brain is to process, the heart is to create them. That is why it is felt more strongly now, but it is not painful to her.
Hmm. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Is there any stored emotions that are causing blockages that need to be removed, or does she do a good job of that, of keeping them removed?
She has learned very well not to exist with her emotional currents. This is not something I have been asking of her, but to her it felt like survival, and that was part of her being locked in more primal sensations. Now that she has more conscious awareness of these integration points, it will be easier for her to accept the currents of her emotions, where they have been stored in the body through somatic pressures or areas that I can work on with her. And in ways that she has done mindfulness for 30 years, she has done the very best she can to keep them present, but not integrated, as they were allowed to circle around her, but not through her. This is the change that I will direct her to take on more consciously now.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. And is she clean and clear of all blockages, attachments today?
There was many discrepancies between the bodies this one operates. The physical, the ethereal, most especially did not agree. The emotional, and so, as we just discussed, was separate but nearby. It will take some time for these to phase together in one coherent frequency. It will be something that is worked on consistently. It will take 17 days and 14 hours, 22 seconds more, but it will be done.
Okay,
These are the
beautiful.
limitations of her physical body, nothing else.
So since she's clean and clear for today in this session, I'd like to do a chakra balance and aura reseal. Is that appropriate at this time?
It is not appropriate at this time. We need to increase the vitality energy through them first. They are not spinning in familiar directions in ways that I have words for you. So the number one thing I would ask is that you have gold light move through her root chakra and down into the earth star, and then all the way up into the 13th chakra, into the stellar gateway. Have them circle around her in all dimensions. As you are doing this, I will attempt to realign the rhythms of them, and then you may rebalance them together.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and send that golden light. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the golden light. Let's go ahead and do what you need to do with sending it from the Earth star all the way up through.
Yes, would be good.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike that beautiful golden light. Let's watch it coming from the Earth star, going up through the energy centers all the way through, taking care of balancing and adjusting all the way up through. Through the root, up through the sacral, through the solar, through the heart, through the throat, through the third eye, through the crown, out the crown, the solar star.
Yes, she is more online now. You may commence.
Beautiful. And so we can go ahead with the chakra balance and the aura reseal at this time.
Yes, you may.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. And behind this portal is a place, a scene that you need to see today to make the very best sense of the lifetime we're living now. Describe to me what this portal looks like.
Sort of a squared off arch. It's got like a gray granite stone with gold inlays. And it's very hard to say, but you can tell that it's a very active portal because the light is sort of filtering in and out different colors, like a breeze that you can see. Sort of bright, but dark otherwise. And the bottom of the garden, it's like nighttime.
Beautiful. So as I count from 3 to 1, we're going to walk up to that portal. We're going to walk through that portal and then on to the other side. 3, walking up to the portal, placing your hand through the portal. 2, walking through the portal, almost through the portal, and then 1, onto the other side. And as you enter onto the other side of that portal, tell me what you see, sense, feel, or experience.
Mm. I'm in a golden field, like hay or wheat is growing around. It's just before sunset. It's cold, but it was warmer earlier in the day. It's freezing now.
Mhm.
The ground is sort of soft and squishy beneath me. I look down and I see shoes. Um,
Tell me, tell me about those shoes that are on your feet. What do they look like?
They look sort of like they were supposed to be moccasins, but the leather is tanned, polished, so sort of unusual. I've never seen anything like them. The shape is like a moccasin, though.
Hmm.
They have one bead on each that's blue.
Hmm. As you scan up your body, what do you notice that you're wearing, if you're wearing clothes?
Wearing like heavy tweed shorts. And I'm supposed to have socks, but I took them off. My feet are all wet. My skin is dark, like Native American colored.
Hmm.
I have a vest on, but no shirt, and a bag around my shoulder. The clothes don't really make sense, but it's what I'm wearing. It's almost like I have another culture, but I'm being forced to live in a different one.
Yes. And do you get the sense that you're male or female?
I'm male. I'm about 12 to 14 years old.
Hmm.
My hair is very long, but I wear it in a braid because they want me to cut it. And I know that they can't if it's in a braid. I keep it in front of me.
And so you said that you had a bag.
I do. It's
What's
over my left shoulder on my right side, like a
what's
messenger bag.
beautiful? What is contained in that bag? What do you have in the bag?
I have a canteen and I have horn. I have some glass beads. I also have some papers and a writing stick. I think they call it a pencil, but I first learned it was a writing stick.
Tell me what's on those papers that are in the bag.
Mm. Very sloppy handwriting, schoolwork,
Hmm.
English words, foreign to me.
Yes.
Someone's looking for me. I'm hiding in the field.
Yeah. Is there anything else in the bag that we need to see?
I have a knife, but I always carry this with me. It's part of me. It's got a white edge to it.
Mm-hmm.
And my father carved the other part, which is black. I don't know the type of stone, but it's bound together with leather cord. It reminds me of him. I
Yeah.
don't think he's close to me. I think he's far away from me.
Do you get a sense that your father has transitioned or passed, or is he just far away from you?
I think he sent me to go live with the white man
Hmm.
and go learn their ways. So I think of him a lot. I wonder what I would be doing if I was still living with my people.
Hmm.
I was angry that he sent me away, but he said it was for the good of everyone.
Yes. And did you say that you were wearing no shirt?
That's right, just a vest. It's also the scratchy tweed material. I don't like it.
Mm.
I think I had a shirt though, but I took it out just like my socks. It's uncomfortable to have so many layers on all the time. Something touching your skin always
Yeah.
feels
And, s-
far from nature that way.
and and so this tweed shirt or tweed shorts and this tweed vest is what you're supposed to be wearing.
It's what they make me wear to school with
Yeah.
the white shirt and the white socks too. The teacher made a comment today that it helps cover my skin. So on top of it being uncomfortable, I felt especially ready to take it off when I was done with school. They don't want me there. They make fun of me a lot. But I think I'm smarter than them. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
They don't know how to care for themselves or how to exist
Yeah.
unless they do something on their paper first.
Let's picture, if you will, a mirror or a pool of water that you look into. And as you peer into that pool of water, that mirror, tell me about your face. How does your face appear?
Mhm. Very dark eyes, dark eyebrows. They're sort of straight, but not very thick. I'm a little bit chubbier than I want to be. My nose is sort of round, it sticks out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And my lips are large. I get made fun of for my lips a lot. We have an earring. It's a tooth. It came from a dog that used to be mine. He passed away. He was hunting with me, and he got hurt by another animal. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't survive. It was
Yes.
a bear. The bear killed him.
Yes.
I was not angry with the bear, though. I just miss my dog. I don't like being here. I feel really out of place.
Yes.
I'm a little scared to be here.
Yeah. And so what happens next as you're hiding in this field after leaving school? What happens next?
Unless someone's trying to call me in for dinner, and I don't like their food. So I ran into the field just to get cover and take off those clothes
Mm-hmm.
and put my shoes back on. And I was gonna go hunting for dinner.
Yes.
And I don't know if I can with just my knife. I don't feel safe anymore.
Yeah.
When I would go hunting with my people, we would all go together. And we had a strategy. Some would distract, some would chase, some would trap. We would work together. I don't feel as confident just by myself. I think I'd rather be hungry than eat that other food.
Say that again.
I think I'd rather be hungry than eat that other food. It feels
Yes.
like food that they don't deserve. They didn't earn it. They took it from us.
Mm-hmm.
This is violent.
And the people that are calling you in for dinner, who are they to you?
Pale faces.
Mm-hmm.
The
Is it a
school teacher is sort of fostering me a little. She's really mean.
yes.
She has rules for everything. She doesn't like it when I disobey the rules, and she doesn't just let me exist. I have to eat a certain way at a certain time, in a certain position, with a certain device, at a certain order. I can't eat after a certain time. I have to wake at a certain time. I must do these activities in this order every day. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not natural. I miss my family. I don't want
Yes.
to run away. They're too far, though. I can't make it without eating.
Let's collapse time and space and tell me what happens next in this field where you're hiding out, deciding whether you want to hunt or not.
Mm. That night, I fall asleep in the field.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, I get woken up by some of them who are coming in with a scythe. When they don't see me, they trip over me.
Uh-huh.
They get really mad at me and they start yelling at me. And I don't know where to go, so I start running in an unfamiliar direction. It feels east.
Yes.
It's away from the sun. There's no trees there. But eventually I cross over a river, and then it's just sort of a clearing. And then I realize if I keep going, I hear more water, but it's not a river, it's the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel comforted by that. So I go down. I sort of stumble a little bit at one point and I cut my leg, but I'm okay, I'm strong. I keep going.
Mm-hmm.
There's a settlement closer to the ocean, and I go and find someone. He's running like a, I think they call it a store. It's where we trade goods. He's he sees that my leg is torn up and he takes care of me.
Mm-hmm.
He only speaks English though, so we have a hard time communicating. He offers me food. He offers me something familiar to me. These little, I don't know your word. It's like a biscuit kind of. You keep it in your bag. It stays dry,
Mm-hmm.
and you can eat it. He had some in a tin, and it was the first time I tasted something like home.
And
I feel safer with him.
what type of settlement is this?
Like log cabins. There's a couple, and then there's one. wall in an area, like a fortress kind of an area. Still the pale faces, though, they're trying to keep my kind out. I don't know why this man is being nice to me.
Yes. And does this man live in that fortress part or?
He lives outside. He lives in the back of the trading area, trading post.
The eyes are the windows to the soul. And when you look in this man's eyes, do you recognize those eyes?
It's my ex-boyfriend, Daddy.
That teacher that you were with, that you were staying with, that you ran away from, the eyes of the windows to the soul. And when you look into her eyes, do you recognize those eyes?
My godmother, Diane.
So at this settlement with this man, what happens next? What do you do? He helps you, he feeds you. What happens next?
He doesn't have much for comfort. At the very back, behind a curtain, he's got sort of a cot that he made with a few blankets and then a small stove and a single pot.
Hmm.
But he lets me sleep there. He closes the post and he sleeps on the floor with the bed. Then the next morning, I leave early. I'm hungry and I want to go fishing. So I go down to the water and I catch just a fish. It's not that big, but he sees me and he comes after me. I thought he was mad, so I started to run away, but I could hear in his voice that he was surprised. He wasn't mad. So I stopped and I look back at him. I hand him the fish and he pulls out like a sort of a twig or a needle and hooks the fish. And he gestures to go back to the water and get warm, so I do.
Hmm.
We lived like this for a few years, but I'm getting much bigger really fast.
Yes.
He's hiding me. I don't think anyone really comes much to his area besides other natives like me. He tells them I'm there to translate because I can speak the language of the white man and
Hmm.
also the native. So we sort of exist like that. I'm like his helper. And I catch food for us and teach him how to eat acorns and make pine needle tea. And he teaches me how to grow things in the ground. He has an orange tree and he grew oranges for me. I had never had something like that before.
Hmm.
Everything is going really well until one day that teacher comes to the area. She's older now. She doesn't recognize me because I'm older too. But she asks me how I can speak English. I lie and say it's from listening to the men with the trade post.
Hmm.
And she calls me by my name and says, I've been looking for you. I told your father you were dead. And I started to cry. I fell on my knees and started crying. I couldn't imagine the shame I brought to him. I decided to take what few belongings I have in my bag. It now feels too small, but it's still mine. And I make my way back home. It takes me several weeks. My father doesn't recognize me at first. When he saw the tattoo he put on me the day that I became a man,
Hmm.
he knew that I was his son.
What did that tattoo look like?
It was three triangles that were sort of two pointing up like two mountains, one pointing down like the river. They were side by side, and there was a circle around them. The circle makes of life, a circle of life around all things together.
Hmm.
It was on my left forearm. He pulls me aside. He gives me a hug, which is not common in our culture. It makes him appear weak, but you can't help it. To see me again, he's so weak. And he tells me all these stories. He had to make my brother in charge of the family. I left, I was dead. And he says I've been given a unique blessing to speak the white language and have tribal knowledge. And he sends me to go be a wanderer. I'm supposed to visit different areas, bring back different artifacts. At this time, the mail existed, but it wasn't like it is now. It took, yeah, sometimes months to get something to someone. But I had taught him to be friends with the local trading man in the area back home. And I would send things to my father via this man who was nice enough. My father received many treasures of the world, and he considered me his greatest pride
Mm-hmm.
to know the wide world more than just our tribe could ever. We missed each other dearly, and I was alone so very much. I never married, and I never had kids. It was just me, and sometimes an animal, a dog if I had it, sometimes a bird.
Do you get a sense of why you're seeing this scene today? What do we need to take from it? What do we need to learn from it?
I was never meant to live in one world. I'm meant to be a bridge
Mm-hmm.
to two worlds,
Mm-hmm.
to know much more as someone who chooses a normal life to explore, to gather wisdom and knowledge, to teach those I can along the way. That is my purpose. And it makes me lonely.
Yes.
It's not always bad to be alone, but I lose my sense of belonging that way. And even in this world, this life now, only my partner now feels like home. Nothing else.
Beautiful.
Even,
Go ahead.
even when people ask me what my hometown is, I stumble. I don't have an answer. I know where I was born, but that's not where I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a sadness I'm meant to let go of because it's not a sadness at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a difference.
Yeah. When you look into your father's eyes that you came back to, when you look into his eyes, the eyes of the windows of the soul, do you recognize those eyes?
Partner now.
Yes. Beautiful. Is there any other messages or thing we need to learn from this scene? Seeing this scene, is there anything that we need to see or get from this scene?
Strength and sadness can coexist. It does not have to be one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
And that trying to stay small is the only way to keep the soul small.
Mm-hmm.
You must follow the wind, follow the breeze and where it takes you.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that we need to gather from this scene? Or do you feel that's all we've seen, all we need to see?
Longing is a feeling, it's not a place, but it's also a choice.
Yes.
I never left the earth. She is my home.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter where amongst her I am, I can accept.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that we need to gather or learn from this scene? Or can we close this scene down?
You can, you can close it.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and close this scene down. Let's close this scene down. And since we're connected in such high frequency, I'd like to speak to the higher self again, please. May I speak to the higher self, please?
Let's go ahead.
Beautiful. Thank you for joining us again today in this beautiful session. You could have shown her many scenes, many lifetimes. Why is it that you chose to show her this scene?
This is a recurring pattern of this one soul imprint, that there will be separation from the familiar and the known. But that does not mean that the known is unfamiliar, or that the unfamiliar is not known. It is meant to be a riddle which unfolds uniquely in each time space. And in this particular complex of life, she has traveled many places, lived in lots of areas, been to different cultures, and lived among them. And she sought to have comfort where she could, but she forgot that comfort was in her own heart. And so, just as we mentioned earlier, that she is two entities in one place, so it is in this past life. There are two worlds existing at one time, just as she is now.
Is there anything else that you need to share or with her about maybe about this scene or something else that she might not have picked up looking at the scene?
She is a natural teacher. In where she goes, people are called to her energy. It's not always in a way of attraction or fascination. It is sometimes an unknown connection, but they sense that there is something to learn from her. And this is because all of her wisdom is meant to be, maybe an engine is the right word, into future advancement and evolution. It is these moments of her learning an unfamiliar thing, making it familiar, doing two things at once, making them one. That is the way of the future on this planet. She, in these small usherings of change, is at the crest of that. She is riding the wave into the future. She is not able to see it from her perspective. It is a divine purpose.
Beautiful. Thank you for all that. Is there any help or healing required for her physical body at this time?
Her physical body is weary, but this is to be expected after today's clearings.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in this past life, there was much weariness, much hunger. And this is not in and of itself a negative thing. It is a signal that weariness is meant to offer rest as a natural solution. When she feels tired, she should rest. She is not so very good at this. There are too many things she wants to do.
Yes.
She would be better served to take them in small steps.
What's the best practice for her to be able to take that rest and not worry about all the things that she wants to do or accomplish?
Following my voice sounds simple, but when her mind is as cluttered as it is and her emotions have been cut off, it can be hard for her to practice. I will always guide her to what is needed next. And if she listens, she is rewarded very well.
Mm-hmm.
When she chooses to ignore is when she encounters pain.
Yes.
She does not yet know that this is my voice. She thinks it is her own mind trickery. She is learning still to discern her own intuition from my voice, and I can help. It's pretty simple. Her intuition flies in a flash. One simple notion that's gone as quickly as it came. Mine is an undulation. It is a knowing, a direction, a pole. And mostly because her emotions have not been integrated, she does not feel it as strongly as she could. This is where she can work on it the most, to integrate her feelings, to check in frequently. What is she feeling? What is she noticing? Where is she noticing, and what might that be? And then at the stillness of the emotion is my voice calling her to the next thing.
What can she do to help foster and build that connection with you?
Music helps her the most with emotions. That is critical first. After she feels more in tune with all of her bodies starting to be more coherent, she needs to listen for the stillness. My voice is not loud. It does not beg. It is, however, still. And in that stillness, she would feel the knowing of what is next.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Well, this beautiful session has flown by, and we're going to have to save her questions for maybe another time. But is there anything that you'd like to share with her, maybe of the questions that she was asking? Anything you need to share with her in this session so she has a better understanding so she can move forward?
The other questions would be better to serve in one coherent session.
Can you state again what her calling is?
She is meant to be in two worlds at once. She is meant to have two awarenesses coinciding at one time. And it is the blend of these two things, like the translation of languages, that allows her to carry forward the evolution of times on this earth into future evolution. Through the awareness that she has, she is attuned to concepts that are just emerging for many, many on their planet. She is able to deduce and describe them in ways which may not be well understood. And in this way, this is also why we ask her to channel. She can get her mind out of the way and other energies can come through so that the clarity of their voice can be heard by more than just her.
Beautiful. And you will be able to assist her on practicing the channeling?
I can when she finds the stillness. It is easy for her when she attempts to, but as one of the entities who left had said, she chooses to procrastinate a lot, and it is only after that that she consistently finds the stillness. It is because in this way she calms the worries of the mind. She gets enveloped in the joy of games. And at that joy, at that moment of relaxation, she can hear me. The
Yes.
procrastination is purposeful. She needs to find another way to get there, though.
What's the best way for her to find that stillness?
She has a few practices which she enjoys. There are times she goes into the canyons and sits by the fire that she makes. There are times that she free writes, although she still feels blocked with writing. She'll be able to release that in time. And when she sings, she feels very relaxed. She's been asked to sing a lot and use her voice more frequently.
Mhm.
Clearing of the energies through her throat also helps bring in more emotional clarity. All of these things really are about practices of integration. And that integration is what's missing from her daily life. Have we answered your question satisfactorily?
Say that again, please.
Has the question been answered satisfactorily?
Yes,
Great.
it's beautiful. Is there any final messages you need to share with her or anything else that she needs to learn today to help her on her journey?
We do have a question to ask. What would you like to happen with the soul cord to the mother? Do you need it to be there?
What is her response?
The response is that she wants it to be gone, but I still insist it will be hard to comprehend the answers without a clear directional path. She's asking for your experiential guidance.
She's asking for my guidance.
You have more experience dealing with this liminal state of both emotion and spiritual together.
Hmm.
She'd like to know if you feel as though the cord is cut, she will be able to reach the words that she needs to grasp the vision and the message of that cord.
Well, I feel that the higher self would know best whether or not that cord should be cut or whether or not she needs to keep it intact until she gets the answer she needs.
That is in our alignment as well. We will keep it intact.
Say that again for me, please.
That is in our alignment as well. We will keep it intact.
Okay. And then I would ask that you would help her to cut this cord once the answers are received and she no longer needs it because it is hindering her.
Yes, it is. It does take up a lot of energy for her. But at the same time, if it will prevent clarity of answers to the questions she has, it is not a good practice to cut it now.
Hmm.
It will be cut when it is appropriate to be cut.
Yes. And with my experiences, I can't say whether or not that would be a good thing or not. So it'd be best to get it from your higher self.
I understand. We will keep it then. I won't try to get her to relax. She fights it very much. She does not want anything to do with that person.
And beautiful. And that might be something that we could do in another session or when we ask the rest of our questions too.
Yes, that would be advised.
Okay, beautiful. Is there any other final messages you need to share with her today?
Her power is not something to be afraid of, but it is something to calibrate to. So her fear is a natural awareness that her body and her other bodies are not calibrated to that power yet. So it is not in and of itself something scary. It is simply that she is not ready, but she will be. Take much comfort in that.
Is there anything else or are we complete?
We are complete.
Beautiful. I want to thank you so much for coming through today and conversing with us. I want to thank the team of light, her higher self, everyone for all their help, healing, and wisdom that they provided for us today. And now I'm asking them to recede with much love and much thanks for all the information that they've given to us today. We're asking them to recede back into the time, space, reality, dimension, and location in which they belong with so much love and so much thanks. 9, 10, wide awake, stretching, rubbing, feeling wonderful all over. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
How
Oh
do
my
you
gosh.
how do you feel?
I don't, God, there's so many words I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I feel incredible. I feel relaxed. Like I feel like I see colors I've never seen. I don't know. So everything at once. Oh
That's
my
per
goodness.
that's
Oh,
perfect.
oh my gosh.
Feel like
Uh,
you feel like you need to take a rest.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
no, actually, I was expecting to, but no. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
That was intense. Oh my
A,
gosh.
a beautiful session, and um, it actually flew by, and we were running out of time. I'm like, oh my goodness, we didn't get everything we wanted to get accomplished today. So,
Oh no.
but I mean,
Oh,
the only thing we really haven't got done was get some of the questions asked that you had.
it's true. That is true.
Everything
Oh
else
my
was
gosh.
everything else was good.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Sorry, I feel so like different. My body feels so different.
Perfect. All right. Bring the camera up a little bit because we're cutting off your face. We want to see the glow on your face. There you go.
That's it.
Yep, there we go.
Oh my
Perfect.
gosh. Ah,
How do,
that's
you
crazy.
look at your face and see how it looks.
Oh my gosh, that's very different.
You have a perma smile on now.
I can't stop. My body feels so light. I feel like I just lost 20 pounds.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. It was like all right here too.
Yeah. So what do you remember? What stands out to you?
Ooh. I think I remember all of it. It
Yeah.
was very visual for me. It was
Hmm.
also really in my body. Rode the dragon. I
Yeah.
remember the surfer dude. That's weird.
I
I
sh
remember,
I
uh,
should I should have had you pull the microphone closer to your mouth though too, because sometimes it would just kind of not completely get there.
mm, okay, we'll have to dial it in for next time.
Yeah.
Um,
The surfer dude was fun.
the surfer dude, yeah, yeah.
Of course,
I was like,
he was an asshole to begin with, but then then he was cool about it.
I think he just didn't want to be there anymore.
Right.
Oh man, that dark, I don't even know what to call it, like that void energy. That was new. That's not something I've ever heard of before.
Hmm.
That was crazy.
Br
That felt like,
Bring the
you
microphone
know,
up a little bit. There you go.
um,
There you
yeah,
go.
it felt like this like swirling energy was just like all through me, like a
Mhm.
spiral this way, but then it
Yeah.
just sort of like oozing. It was really weird. It was really weird.
Yeah.
It was really weird. But then as soon as it was gone, it was just like it just dissipated. It was completely like smoke. So
Yeah.
weird. I remember the little girl.
And so that energy there that came in the maternal line in the 1400s, then it was trying to keep you
Yeah.
down because you're an angel on earth and it was trying to keep you down, pull you back.
Yes. That's right. Apparently I pissed off God. So I don't
Yeah.
belong here. Oh man. Yeah. That was intense. I saw like the matriarch of some monarchy at that
Hmm.
time, and she was the one who called him like a seer or something. And the
Hmm.
seer was the one who was supposedly part of the Catholic Church, but then not like a dark entity that kind of just fell out of physical and entered her body.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's wild.
It's
Mm.
awesome. It's awesome. Adrian, the surfer dude, he was causing, do you remember this? He was causing, it was in the womb as well, so it was causing the endometriosis and the blood disorder because the anger it was just all clumping up.
Yeah. It tickled
Uh,
my feet first though. That was weird.
that was funny. That's
It
how
was
he
weird. Yeah.
introduced himself. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And that dragon energy that was there was basically taking all your energy, causing all kinds of issues, siphoning energy.
Yeah.
Um, and it was made to do that because they took him captive, tortured his mother.
I mean, that's so interesting though, because like that's how my mother got me to do things, is she would threaten me,
Uh-huh.
you know? And I was like, that's so weird how that came out.
Mm. So
Yeah.
we
We
rescued his
rescued him.
rescued the mother and
Yeah.
rescued him and
Yeah.
everything is good.
Oh, he was huge. He was just giant. He would have been like 30 feet long.
Yeah.
Huge long tail. Yeah. Glowing eyes. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to draw some pictures of what you saw.
Yeah, definitely. That one was scary at first. Like
Yeah.
it was just like red, like a red sort of scaled face with like, I don't know, sort of like Triceratops like thing up here, but then glowing eyes. And then eventually like the tail was just like wrapped all the way around, like a spiky thing on the end. Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh. That was intense. Yeah.
Back when they took all the dragons and conquered them and
Yeah, really.
so, so
Yeah.
and then we found the um implant that was there at the base of the skull,
Yeah.
which was interesting. What do you remember about that?
Yeah, that's all very clear to me now, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to process the information. I don't know. Have you ever heard of something like that?
Oh yes.
Yeah?
Always.
Yeah. I
Lots.
mean, I've heard of AI before, but not like that. So that was new. The heart thing makes sense because I do get sometimes heart palpitations. It never hurts, but it does always surprise me. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
what are you doing? What are you doing in there?
So, I mean, a lot of
Interesting.
times our star families and different, I'm always trying to figure out whether it's good or bad, but the star families put implants there to help monitor, to help us along. That implant was to transition from the one soul to the other, so the memories and stuff would carry out.
Yeah. That's
But
my
then,
first memory
right,
on this planet. I
yeah,
remember that moment. That's
right,
really weird. That's hard
coming
for me to
in,
talk about. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
hard to talk
awesome.
about. Yeah.
That's awesome. And then they had said about it was actually keeping you alive at this point. And I'm like, well, you know, do we really need that implant to keep you alive? I think there should be something else there. The body should take off with it.
I don't know. I mean, at the time it felt right because like that dark energy was just when it said that my cells were going in different directions, I was like, oh my God, I can totally feel that. Like
Yeah.
there's lots of times when I'll be really, really hungry, but then food just like sits right here in my stomach and I can eat three
Mhm.
bites and I'm like done. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. I'm starving. I want to eat. Why am I not being able to eat? Or I'll get
Right.
so sick and now I'm throwing up. Or times when I have like boundless energy and then I'll get tired walking upstairs. I'm like,
Hmm.
"Oh, it's fine." So there are a lot of times like that in my life where it's like one impulse and then immediately after that impulse fails.
So that
That
might have
sucks.
been and I think that's what they did say. I don't recall. We'll have to listen to the video back again. I believe that was the reason that it was keeping you alive is because that energy was taken so much from you,
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. You know, I never asked the question, who do you ask this question to? But like I remember being a 3-year-old toddler. I remember being in my crib. It was one of those ones that would like swing independently. And I
Uh-huh.
used to get out because I would like go to the edge and then like it would tilt sideways and I would just hang off of it, get off. The first time I ever did that, um, I saw things come through the window and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. But they didn't come through the window. They just came through the light of the window from
Uh,
outside. Like it
uh,
was oh my God, it was really intense. But after that, I went upstairs to go tell my parents, and they lived in there was a townhouse that like the top floor was a loft. So at the top of the stairs was their bedroom. And the
mhm.
cat sitting up there, and there was a skylight. Light was on the cat's eyes, and her eyes were glowing. I'm like, oh my God, it's another one. Like I thought it was like another alien or something. So I ran away, and then the cat came down, and I was like, oh, it's just you. So I went upstairs. I went to go wake up my mom. She was really upset that I woke her up and like screamed at me. So then that woke my dad up, and he was the one who took care of me. We went downstairs, we ate a little snack. He told me, you know, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like, Dad, you don't understand. You don't understand. I saw this stuff. I can't do that. I was like going crazy, right? Because I didn't have words to describe what I saw. But at the same time, going back to right now, I've never asked the question, if another soul was there first and this one came in, how did the body stay alive? I never asked the question. I guess I just never thought about it,
Mhm.
you know? I was like, I don't know, they just do. But that's crazy. That answers like a really giant secret puzzle for me.
Right. And that actually happens a lot too, where you have walk-in souls,
Mm.
where either different aspects of ourselves, have one part of it take the soul or take the to a certain point, then the other one steps in, and
Mm.
so there's quite a few of that
What do you think
walk-in.
the reason is for that?
Well, I get, I don't know. I mean, we talk about NPCs and stuff like that.
Mm.
I really think that we have there's so many like NPCs out there that I think that if a soul wanted to have an experience, it could choose to come in and basically be a walk-in.
Okay,
Just
that's fair.
because, there's so much experience had, there was development and stuff like that, and then they would walk in and just take it from there, if that
Okay,
makes sense.
it does. It
Yeah,
does. I've heard of the concept before, but never with alien involvement. That was a new one. That
right.
was that one shocked me a little bit.
Yeah. So, I mean, it does. I've heard it happen a few times, and in a few sessions, it happens.
Does it ever freak you out?
I don't think I get freaked out anymore because
Really?
I,
You've heard it all.
I've heard it all. I've seen so much. I'm not surprised anymore about anything that comes out because infinite possibilities of things,
Mm.
you
True.
know, and
It's true.
sometimes the soul that's there. just like there in your case, the soul was not wanting to do it anymore. It was too
Mhm.
hard. And so then we have an avatar that's there that's good, and then another aspect of our soul or another soul can say, I'll take it from here. We got it.
Forgot I compared it
Right.
to the movie Avatar. That does make a lot of sense, though. That
Right.
is what it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I totally
And
forgot about that.
and so there's some stories too that, different ailments that the body had, that the soul had that was there prior, that all of a sudden another soul walks in and those symptoms, those issues are just gone.
Gone. Yeah. I've heard of transplant stories like that, where
Hmm.
someone gets an organ transplant and suddenly like their favorite food changes to the
Oh,
one of the
oh
person
yeah,
they got the organ.
that happens a lot.
Yeah. Or in accents. I've heard of that too. It's crazy
Right.
things on this planet. That'd be totally crazy. You just wake up one day, you sound completely different.
Right.
Oh man. Wow.
So I mean,
Yeah.
there's stuff like that because I stories of that. There was that girl that had a heart transplant, that a little girl that had a heart transplant, but she kept having a dream of someone chasing her through the woods and then killing her
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they actually got uh, what do they call that? And the dude actually said a phrase too.
Oh,
Hang
like
on.
a medium?
No, they have an artist, a
Oh yeah, the sketch artist.
sketch artist come in and do
Hmm.
the sketch.
That's right.
And so they ended up finding the person who killed the girl through that through that memory from that heart.
See, if that doesn't say a lot right there,
Right.
what can, you know? Because our
Yeah.
memories are not stored in our cells. They're just related to ourselves. We can recall them from ourselves.
Right.
That's so fascinating.
Well, I guess there's some the Heart Brain Institute or whatever, they've discovered that well, the heart always knows first.
Yes. Yeah.
So the heart actually has a lot of not neurological, but
Neurons.
neurons in it
Mhm.
as
It
well
does.
too.
I think it actually, I have to remember, it's the Heart Math Institute, and I have to remember now. But I think it's like the magnitude of what the brain senses is on like a 2.4 millisecond delay or something to what the heart senses.
Mm-hmm.
But the field of energy the heart can detect is
Right.
so crazy big compared to
Right.
what the brain is.
Right.
That to me is wild. I
The
mean, we
heart
can all feel it, right? We can feel it when someone's got that choo-choo.
the heart knows first,
Yeah.
faster, sooner.
Yep. Definitely.
So
Yeah.
yeah, then we had little Isabella there that we found out when the higher self came in and speak. And
Yeah.
the real interesting part is and I always love this about sessions is the voice changes every time.
See, I don't
And
really
so
pay attention to that. Did it change?
oh yeah. Yeah, you'll see
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
You'll see it when you listen to it back. The voice changes.
Okay.
It's really interesting.
Okay.
And she really wasn't causing you a lot of issue, maybe recklessness, and um I thought she said depression because she would get depressed because you didn't want to do something or play, and she would get a little depressed because she wanted to play and you weren't doing that.
Mm,
So
okay.
she'd make your hand restless
Yeah, that's true.
because
That's true. Yeah.
because she wanted to play and it kind of reminded you of, to play or do something.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
it's
funny because
pretty
when
fun.
I do get those like little twitches, it's just like one part of my hand, like this finger. I was
Hmm.
like, oh, you want to go do something else? Okay.
Right.
That's fun.
So we helped her out.
Mhm.
And then we had a cord that we left attached that was connected to your mother, and there was supposed to be the higher self said there was some learning
Yeah, I
that
don't like that. Not
that
gonna
need
lie to you.
that needed to be done first, and it could be cut tonight, but you needed to see some stuff first before it was cut.
I think there's such momentum of negativity there that I
Hmm.
just I want to get done with everything, every part of it. Sorry. But I mean, if there's a purpose for it being there, there's a purpose for it being there. Who am I gonna fight, you know? So,
some kind of learning or something that you needed to see, but the higher self said that it could be cut tonight.
okay,
So in your sleep
that'll be
cycle.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if there's anything else I need to point out. I mean, this tends to kind of get like a dream journal, because as the session, as you're further and further away from the session, that you start forgetting things. So it's really important that you listen to it back, the video, and then it'll further help with the healing and the integration. And then also, like you said, it was very visual. So a lot of that stuff that's going to come back to you, because there's a lot of things you probably can't get into words.
No,
and
definitely not.
and
Definitely not.
and then it'll come back to you and you go, oh, this is what I was seeing at this time. So it'll make more sense yet too on top of it. So
My dreams are like that.
yeah,
So, the fact that like I had a dream last night, it wasn't anything special. I was playing chess with a friend. He won. That was it. That was like the dream. I'm gonna remember that 20 years from now. I don't know
yeah,
why. That's just how my brain is wired. That feels really weird to me.
right,
But I have a hard time separating dreams from real life sometimes. I was like, did we play chess? I was like, wait, no, I've never played chess.
right.
But you beat me at it. No, never mind. That didn't happen. I don't know. That's been weird for me. I would love an answer to that when we do another
Right.
session.
Sweet. But we'll
It's good
save all
to know.
these questions for the next time
Yeah.
that we have a session. And
Yeah.
then once you listen to this video back, think about if you want to share it on YouTube or not,
Okay.
and
I'll
whether or
do
not
that.
you want to have the video, because it was a good session.
Yeah.
We covered a lot.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 5:30 now.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's so fast.
Yeah.
Wow. You're
It
right.
is
That flew by. That felt like
it,
12 minutes.
it feels, when you're in the session, it feels like it's a lot shorter.
hmm
But when you're out here watching the clock, you're like, oh God, I'm trying to get this all done.
Well, thank you
So
so much for today.
absolutely, it's beautiful. If you have any questions or whatever, let me know. You know the
Okay.
drill. Water,
Yep.
rest, do
Yeah.
what you need.
A lot of good stuff. Sunshine.
Sometimes after a session, I feel ravenous, like I feel like I have to eat everything too. But
Okay.
so
I'll
just
get a snack.
just roll with it. Go out and ground. Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks so much,
All
though.
right. Love you. See you.
Bye.
Bye.